My name is Sarah and I'm an English teacher, and I live in the south of England in a small market town called Romsey, which I would love to give you a tour of later on in this video. But before I do that, I'd like to share some things with you about why I'm making this video and why I've created this YouTube channel in the first place. So, as a language learner, I know that it's really nice to watch YouTube videos and learn about the language and the culture that you're studying, and I wanted to create something that was not going to be just about a lesson, like me standing in front of a whiteboard. So I want to share more about my life with you so that you can get to know me and also learn kind of everyday English and things that you don't often see in videos. And I'm a nature lover, and I really wanted to share my love of nature with you too, so I hope you'll enjoy watching my videos, and let's go on the tour, shall we? So I've been living in Romsey for a couple of years now, and in fact I used to live here with my mum when I was in my 20s, but then I bought my first house and I moved away to the city. But during the pandemic I realised how much I craved being closer to nature, and so that's when I decided to move back to this town. And also, it's really nice having my dad living around the corner too. So I want to talk to you about the word crave. So to crave is to have a strong feeling of wanting something. It could be something that someone is addicted to. So for example, a smoker who has quit smoking might crave cigarettes. Or it could be something that someone really wants or needs. So if a child, for example, has many brothers and sisters, they might crave their parents' attention. Romsey is a pretty little market town with a river, the River Test, flowing through it. The river is very clear as the water flows through chalk, a soft white rock that filters it. So it's not unusual to see trout and other fish in the rivers and streams around the town. The most dominant building in the town is Romsey Abbey, which is around 1,000 years old. Bell ringers practice every Wednesday evening, and I can often hear the sound of the bells drift across the town at that time. Interesting, up here, which is this commemorative brick. It's commemorating the marriage of Charles and Diana. Another interesting tidbit is that the Broadlands estate, which is on the edge of the town, was the honeymoon destination for Queen Elizabeth II. So I want to talk to you about the word TITBIT. TITBIT with a T in the middle is the British word, and TIDBIT with a D is the American word. Both of the words mean a small, interesting piece of information. So as your guide, I'm going to give you some tidbits about my town. So we use the preposition about. And you can also use it with the word juicy tidbits. So juicy tidbits is basically gossip. So for example, you might read a magazine that's full of tidbits. It's going to be full of information about like the rich and famous, about their private lives. It can also be used to talk about a small, delicious tasting dish. So for example, when I go to my mum's house, she often prepares tidbits, little things that we can eat and enjoy. So my town is quite small and compact, so it's easy to explore on foot. However, some of the streets and pavements are narrow, so you need to keep your eyes peeled for cars. This phrase, to keep your eyes peeled, means to be alert, to watch out for something. There are a number of green spaces and gardens in the town centre, including a hidden labyrinth garden a stone's throw from the market square. The town is surrounded by fields, woods and water meadows, and the Salmon Leap is also a short walk from the town, and there I've seen kingfishers flash across the water. The most peaceful and beautiful place to be in nature is Fish Lake Meadows, a nature reserve you can easily reach if you walk along the Sprat and Winkle line that takes you from the train station, along the former canal and into the reserve. It's by far the best place to watch the sunset, and there are 2 viewing platforms just off the path that make it easy to do this. There is a beautifully manicured park on the edge of the town, but my favourite green space is located in the heart of the town. It is tucked behind King John's House and Museum, a group of medieval, Tudor and Victorian buildings. And behind these buildings you will find a beautiful monastic garden. Unfortunately, as it's winter, you can't see the garden in all its beauty right now. So sometimes I like to grab a takeaway or a sandwich and come and sit here. So I'm sitting on the south wall of the gardens, King John's Gardens, and I love it here, especially in the spring and autumn, because it's a SUNTRAP, as you can see. In case you don't know what a SUNTRAP is, it is like this. It's a place that gets a lot of sunshine and it's always a warm place to come. So even if the temperature isn't very high, like today when I left the house it was -4, it still feels warm here. I've got my hood up so that you can see my face because the sun is so bright here. It's a really lovely place to come, and in the spring and summer it's full of flowers and it's a really lovely place to relax. And if it's raining, I can just come round on the other side of the wall and sit here, and there's a shelter above me, and so I can enjoy my sandwich or my takeaway. Warm, well not warm, but dry. And yeah, in the summer there are flowers and there's some fruit trees here, so it's a really nice place, peaceful place to come and sit. I love to take my friends for a walk over to Fishlake Meadows because it's such a peaceful place to be. It's always luscious and green, and you can see so much nature. I've recently seen mice, frogs, dragonflies and interesting looking furry caterpillars on the path, and buzzards and red kites flying above. Then, if they're up for it, I'll take them for a stroll along the River Test to the Duke on the Test, which is a lovely pub with delicious food and a country pub atmosphere. You'll also find my granddad's artwork on the wall behind the bar. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you've enjoyed the tour of my town. If you would like to learn more about my town, for example, the best time to visit and where to eat, shop, stay and visit here and nearby, please check out the article which is on my website. The link is in the description box below. In the article you may find some new vocabulary, and if you go over to my Instagram account, which is English Sarah UK, you will find some explanations of some of the key vocabulary. Also, if you're interested in having a lesson with me, you will find that information on my website too. So thank you again for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below, hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you.